Hey guys, it's your girl Yanni. I'm back again with another video. I'm gonna be talking about self-awareness, mental health, some things that really need to be touched on, especially this year, every year. It's important to have this kind of conversation all the time, so I just wanted to make sure that I had it and share some of the things that help and work for me. And I hope that you all really enjoy this video. If you've not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for me, and I hope you like this video. Let's get started. I'm gonna get started. I already did my eyebrows, as y'all can see, and I'm so happy that I freaking got a new eyebrow pomade. If y'all hear cars in the background, just because I kind of live not necessarily by a highway, but where you can hear cars. So yes, I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is my fave. I know y'all probably like eyebrow pencils, but I feel like somebody told me that when you use them, they can pull your eyebrow hairs out, and that kind of scares me because I've had like some eyebrow scares before. I mean, I have good eyebrows, but still, that just kind of scares me that you can like see your eyebrows getting pulled out, the hairs. But anyway, I use Ebony. Here we go. I use Ebony, and this is just my favorite product. I think I got my mom using it, and I don't know who else uses it, but honestly, if you use this is the SHIT of eyebrow products. I mean, Anastasia, if you got the brand at all, period, I don't care what it is, what eyebrow product, but if you got that, then you just know what's up. I don't know. It's the OG of eyebrow products. But anyway, I just wanted to really get on here and talk to you guys because I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of due for a little talking session and makeup session, and I'm really just, let me first just say this, I'm really still kind of disappointed with makeup. I don't know what I'm actually disappointed with, because really I just want to see more like black representation, and I have been seeing that in the makeup world, and then like black people have been creating like their own makeup brands, but I still like, I don't want to just see like skin complexion. I like the makeup matching and foundation matching, that's all good and everything, but I actually want to see like different like eyeshadow looks and stuff like that. And I know that can be like for other people, but just like more in general, when I look up and get an inspiration, the first thing I see is like not my people's, and that kind of makes me a little disappointed, because I rather, you know, see my people on there. And I know that we can, black people look good. There's makeup artists that pull it off, but maybe they don't display it enough, because when you look it up online, like, it doesn't come up as often as you think it really would, and that's kind of sad, because what the heck, I just want to see some freaking makeup from black people. Yeah, I don't see enough of the representation. Even when I like look it up, I know that people are making videos, but I want to see like the in-depth like eyeshadow looks, like some really cute stuff. Like, people can be doing the reverse cat eye or whatever, but I want to see it on black people. Is that like too much to ask? Because I really don't be seeing it. And if there's a place to see it, then y'all can let me know, and I would take all this bad stuff that I'm saying back. And yeah, but I haven't been seeing it, so I don't know if maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place, or I'm not typing in the right things, but that's all I want to see. I think other people can attest to that. It should be easier to find. But that's gonna be my rant on that, because I'm not gonna talk about that the whole video, but I just felt like it needed to be mentioned because it's Black History Month, and I just, you know, feel like that should be talked about. And I'm proud of the progression of black people in the makeup business and making their own makeup brands, but I just want to see it a little bit more. And also, what I'm using is my Maybelline foundation, because I ran out of Fenty. And you guys, Rihanna's pregnant! Rihanna's pregnant! Oh my goodness. She literally looks so good. She looks absolutely amazing. Amazing. I haven't been on here to do makeup in a while. Like, I get to do like regular makeup for like work, but I don't get to like OD, and that's what I would like to do. Well, I don't want to OD. I just want to do like some cute, this is the wrong one. I just want to do some cute eyeshadow. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Dang, I used the wrong freaking concealer and now I gotta blend it in. At least it's like my color though, so it's not too bad, but I did not want that right there. I hope that doesn't mess up the rest of my makeup and make it look cakey. I really hope it doesn't. I don't feel like y'all can see me. Can y'all see me good enough? Last year and freaking the year before that have really just been like a lot on me. Like a lot. I've been doing a lot. Like probably way too much for my liking and for my family and people who know me, but I've just been moving around a lot, literally. I've been on the plane a lot. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Everything was supposed to be getting better with like COVID and everything, but instead like I still was just doing like way too much and it was still affecting people. So I'm kind of really glad that that's over, and I'm really looking forward to the new year, even though it's already started. But I mean, so there's still a lot of year left, and you start like getting down to like people make their resolutions in what, like December, and say whatever it is that they're gonna do, and then we start finding out around this time if people are actually gonna do those things that they said they were gonna do or not. And for the moment, I'm still doing the things that I said I was gonna do. Well, I didn't really make a resolution. I just started getting really serious and intentional about what it is that I wanted to do. I've been doing like a lot of self-exploring, if you will. Just figuring out like what it is, what my problem is, like figuring out my trauma and dealing with that. And then also just getting more into the things that I like and putting myself first, because I'm usually one that like puts other people first, but now I've been trying to get into like putting myself first, and it feels good, but it's weird, and I don't know how to like deal with that all the way yet. I'm sorry the light is gonna keep changing because my mirror is like really bright, but I love it. But yeah, it's been feeling really amazing, and I like started talking to like a counselor and stuff, and that's been somewhat helpful. Not as helpful as I thought it was gonna be, but it's been definitely something that was interesting. I've been like working out, not as often as I would like to, but I've been working out as much as I can while trying to incorporate those other things. Now with this like new thing that I'm trying to do where I do stuff for myself, it's like hard to like manage the time, and so that's like a new thing that I'm trying to do. And you know, it's taken some time to figure it out, but I just like the fact that it's like I've started and that I'm getting better. So that's just all I really wanted to talk to you guys today. It's just about like, yes, I wanted to talk to you about self-awareness and mental state of mind, and maybe some tips and tricks that you all can do, things that I found that have helped me out, and you guys can get started on your, you know, mental journey for 2022, like staying positive. So one thing that I feel like helps me kind of like stay positive is, again, finding things that I actually like to do. And that like kind of took a while, because I know I like makeup, right? But like I don't know what else I was liking outside of makeup really, and the things that I did like outside of makeup, I wasn't actually doing them a lot of the time. And so I've been trying to explore and see what it is that I like and see what makes me upset and things that I haven't dealt with, because we all have things that we haven't really dealt with, and I don't want to pass that on to my kids if I have kids or when I have kids, because I've been thinking I might have kids later, but if I do, you know, I just want to be like the best version of myself. I probably won't be perfect, but I want to be like the best version of myself that I can be. So it's best to just not pass any generational curses down to the kids, or even like the little small babies in my family, like them too, because I'm an aunt. But yeah, like, you gotta start figuring yourself out and getting down into like the real root of the problem. And in discovering that, then you kind of do start to feel better, because you start dealing with those things that have been bothering you for a long time. So that's something that I've started doing, and it's been helping. There's all sorts of things, even on YouTube. There's a lot of like self-help things, and if you just follow them and like keep up with them, then you actually start really feeling better. So that's just one of the things that I've been doing, and it's been making me feel better. Cleaning is therapeutic for me. I don't know who else that's therapeutic for, but I know that I can't be the only one. That is therapeutic. It helps me think. I know some people can also like read or listen to music or whatever helps you the best and the most. Then, you know, just find whatever your thing is and do that, so that you can have a clear state of mind, and again, some more positive thinking. But getting outside, now that outside is open, that's also a really good thing to do. Do I want to do eyeshadow, or do I want to do eyeshadow first? I don't know. I have a hard time making decisions sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Anyway, so getting outside, I feel like, is a really good thing. Just doing some activities either by yourself. I took a lot of dates or whatever hangout sessions outside by myself. I've gone to restaurants, I've gone to bars. I've not like been drunk, but I've just like tried drinks that I've never had before by myself. Like, you know what you like to do. I could probably go bowling by myself. Wow, I should probably go bowling by myself. Have I? No, I haven't. But I would though. I would. Like, I wouldn't have any problem with that at all whatsoever. I feel like, also, what else other than being outside? Just activities in general, or being around people. I've just started recently like kind of working with kids, and I really like it. I think I've like worked with kids throughout my life, really, like while I was growing up. But now that I've started back up again, kids are really funny. They're really, really funny. They're really sassy, especially like teens and like the ones that are in middle school. I think I can stop with that. But yeah, they're really freaking sassy, but they're just hilarious, and they're so fresh-minded, and they kind of remind you to kind of chill out and to take a breather. Like, everything is okay. You don't have to rush. Like, life is happening all around you. People are learning new things. Like, you just don't have to stress about everything. You don't have to have everything together all right now just because you feel like somebody else might have it together. Like, it's the kids that make you see that, and they ask you questions, they look up to you. Like, you probably can get into like mentoring. I feel like that should be a thing. Like, people that feel like they don't have it all together, it's like, it would probably help to be around some kids, or to do like gardening, or, you know, whatever. It's gonna like find something relaxing. Keep trying new things. Like, you're gonna find something that is for you and that makes you happy, and, you know, kind of take a breather and step outside of yourself and have some actual time to think, because that's kind of what you need. You need time to think and, you know, not worry about everything. I have no idea what I want to do with my eyeshadow. I thought I had a plan, but I guess I don't. Should I do like, I have no idea. We're just gonna try something. So working with kids has been like the thing for me. That's been like helping me out as of recently, but I mean, I feel like everybody can find a thing. I didn't mind gardening until one time I was helping my grandma with her tomatoes and a freaking snake popped out of nowhere. Granted, I don't mind snakes. I don't like being surprised by snakes. That's a different thing. So yeah, I just wasn't ready for that and I didn't appreciate that, and then gardening just wasn't my thing anymore after that. So I gave up on that, and yeah, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty productive. Books, I feel like books, I'm like a professional overthinker. I feel like books kind of make me think too much. So probably not my thing. And then seeing all those words sometimes could just give me anxiety, especially, I don't know, books can be like music. You can just keep listening. I feel like if I keep listening like to the songs, then eventually I'll kind of zone out and get into deep thought, and I'll do the same thing with like reading a book and then like seeing the words. It's like I'm reading the words but I'm not paying attention, and now I don't know what I'm reading anymore because now I've like gotten to deep thought. So I'm like reading but not reading. But yeah, I just think people should keep trying new things. But really, I feel like a mentor with the kids, and it honestly just makes me feel really good. They kind of like look up to me, and like some of the things I get to see in myself, and I'm like, oh, that's what my parents had to deal with. Oh, like that's crazy. But some things I'm like, you know, that's probably good to have, honestly, because people don't get to experience that, and they bring out like a different side of you, sometimes a softer side of you, and I think that that's kind of what you need. Another thing that I haven't really been doing is like talking to everybody. When I say like put yourself first, I haven't been talking to everybody that I would normally talk to. Like I even have like a little bit of a break from my family, not that they were stressing me out, but just things that I wanted to keep myself away, my mind from, because you can like get into a mind frame of thinking that's not necessarily helpful, and you start like getting those thoughts from things that you hear in regular conversations with people, and then kind of forget about them. Like you forget that that's what y'all were talking about, but it's in your mind because it's probably been talked about over and over again, like maybe just a few negative things. And I just don't want to be, I wanted to make sure I took a break from all of that and just developed like my own thoughts again. You need to like get yourself out of the habit of having some of the conversations that you have, because it could be bad for you. You just need to take a break and be by yourself for a little, you know, think for yourself, because I feel like your thoughts can get lost in the sauce when you are around people and their thoughts all the time. And now, because I've taken that break, I feel like I am kind of getting there, and that makes me feel good. You just need to quiet the noise. That's what I was trying to get at, is that you need to quiet the noise sometimes. I think that's really important. I know everybody was like tired and already stuck in the house with COVID, but there's nothing wrong with going to that spot every now and then and just quieting the noise and like listening, hear yourself think. Because I be needing to hear myself think, I really do. Did I decide on eyeliner now? Yes, I have. I'm gonna do eyeliner. Okay. Because I don't get to do eyeliner a lot. Let's just start from like the outside. I really can't talk. This is such like a big thing. I can't talk while I do my eyeliner. Should I? No. I only do like eyeliner on the outside. Like I only just wing it on the outside, but I haven't like brought it in a long time. I don't feel like it's necessary anymore, I don't think. Now that I've got that done, I can freaking talk to you guys again, because I'm telling you, that is hard. It's hard to freaking do eyeliner on camera. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my eyelashes off camera too. Okay, so I got my eyeliner and my eyelashes on. Whew. Whew. Boy. Okay. So The next thing, I want to do like some bottom lashes. I love like dramatic bottom lashes. I don't know why, but that's just my thing. That's just my thing. I can't find the top to my freaking eyelash glue. I don't know why I can't find the top. Oh, I found it. Okay, but anyway, this is what I talk about. Your alone time, finding things that you actually like to do, getting outside, doing some activities. What else was there? Oh, talking to somebody, like a mental, like a life coach or a therapist or a counselor, like anything that you think or that you feel comfortable with. And talking to somebody doesn't make you crazy, you know, like it makes you better and a lot more self-aware, and they can help you actually just accomplish goals if that's all you want them to do. If you find help, like if you find it hard to like stay up on top of your goals and be consistent, then they will help you, you know, because everybody else, your friends, don't always have time. Not that they won't ever do it, but if y'all both not consistent, kind of probably hard to lean on each other for consistency. So somebody that's professional at it, you know, then I feel like it would just be, you know, like a lot easier. So that's definitely something to try. I've talked to a therapist before, like a long time ago when I was younger, maybe like in high school, and I thought it was helpful. I didn't talk to her about the things I was supposed to talk to her about, but I just got to talk to her in general, and it made me feel better. So definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. It should give you some kind of clarity and should give you some awareness for sure. Self-awareness is really like key. You definitely want to make sure you have that, and by gaining that you will figure out the ways of life. And I'm not saying that just to sound like some, I don't know, everyday person, but like it really does actually help, especially since I've been at it. And it's a practice, it's a thing. It's hard to like keep being on top of yourself about yourself. I can be on top of somebody else but about their stuff, but being on top of myself about my stuff, no, granted it's getting better, but it's still like, that's a hard thing. But talking to somebody usually can help. If you feel like you're not being heard, if you feel like you're always being misunderstood, i.e. me, I feel like I'm always misunderstood, then that light. It definitely helps to have somebody to talk to and that will understand without being like biased. Therapist, counselor, definitely something I recommend. Or either taking a trip if you can. It can also be therapeutic, and the experience will help you. You know, one of those trips where they go and like help people and build houses, like that would be an awesome thing to do. I mean, you could also do a regular trip, but one where you're going to help people out, it always makes you feel better, I would think, and help you see other people's situations and see what other people have to go through, and then you'll, you know, look at your situation and be like, hey, you know, not that bad, I can do it, and I was able to help other people. So it makes you, all of those things can help make you feel better. And the next time that you guys go and look for like a makeup video, and you can be looking for like some self-help videos, whichever one you feel like you can relate to the best, or whichever one feels like it's more your style or your way of doing that you can keep up with, then I would go ahead and get started on that. The thing that's most important, and it's with anything, is that you get started. So I just recommend y'all get started, because I just really feel like it's super duper helpful. Okay, let me do these bottoms. Y'all can tell I couldn't feel better. Like I'm not even, I really have this energy in real life, and that feels amazing, because I just felt like I was dragging my feet and dragging along in life and not like knowing what, where, who, I wanted to become, and now I know I don't have to figure that whole thing out like tomorrow, but I feel better that I'm like getting to experience the process and like figure out stuff that I was doing subconsciously so that I can start breaking those habits, which is also very, very important, is breaking those habits of things that you're doing subconsciously that you don't like realize that you're doing it. Like, big eye opener. Also, like something I do like in the morning, I've made it like a thing where I just like listen to like motivational like podcasts or just people talking in general, listen to things that I like or aspire to be, people that motivate me, people that inspire me, you know, listen to that sort of thing. I might listen to like a pastor, because you know they on YouTube too, so definitely listen to something motivational in the morning. That's to get my day started on a good note, and that has been helpful as well. This is ready. Okay, let me do a lip. Why did my voice go out like that? That's real crazy. I don't know where my lipsticks are, my eyeliner. Or not my eyeliner, but my lip liner. I think I'm satisfied with that. This is beautiful. Okay, so that kind of wraps up this makeup look and this little chit chat. I do want you guys to make sure that you're taking care of yourself this year and every year if you can, obviously. But we just had a lot of stuff going on and people are still going through things, and life just be lifing and it can be hard. And just don't forget about yourself, because you matter. And I know y'all probably hear that all the time, but you really do. You can't just hear that you matter and not know how you're supposed to take care of yourself, or even ways that you can start trying to take care of yourself, even if you're just trying to do a solo dolo, if you want a group of people to do it, if you want your close friend to do it with you and maybe they're not ready to start but they want to do it, you can be the example and just get started, because that's the toughest part, is getting started, learning about yourself, revisiting past traumatic times in your life. Like, that is hard. It's really, really hard, and you know, it's just something that needs to be done so that you can really start living, because you can really blossom into this person that you didn't even know that you could be, all by just kind of like taking a peek back into that past and really like figuring out what was going on and who you are and where you're going and different things like that. Like, you just need to like create that awareness so that you can change it and fix it and know what things you actually need to fix, because you could be working on yourself and be working on the wrong thing. But if you start like figuring out the exact thing that you needed to fix, then you'll be better, you'll be Gucci, you know. And that's all I'm trying to do, is help to spread that, because like I said, it's been working for me. And when I got a planner, I make sure that I use it, I write in it every week, and I've been doing that for a while, probably since like the end of December. And to be that, I know somebody may not think that that's a big thing, but it is a big thing for me to keep. I keep it around me all the time. I carry it with me pretty much everywhere. It's always by my side. It's something that I kind of rely on to keep up with goals that I have and things that I want to do. Like, I just want to make sure that I'm staying on top of it. That's my biggest thing, is like kind of staying on top of things, not procrastinating as much, and just becoming who I'm meant to be and like shine the way that I want to shine. That's all very, very important to me, so I'm just making sure that I get that done. But that was a long rant, not really, but a little bit, and we got to see some good makeup out of it. I am gonna go do my hair and then I'm gonna close out this video for sure, so I'll be right back, you guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'm just happy that I got to talk to you guys for a second and kind of mention and touch on those things that I really wanted to touch on and I feel like that are really important. So I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see or hear from me, And as usual, I'll be back. Don't forget to subscribe. It's been real. It's your girl Yanni, and I'm out. Bye.